Hello, college biology. Today we're doing a video on nonpolar covalent bonding, which is our second bond in our little bonding unit. Let's get right to it. Nonpolar covalent bonds occur between atoms that either are both highly electronegative or both moderate electronegativity. The key is that the electronegativities have to be almost exactly the same. And so two high electronegative atoms will do it, two moderate electronegative atoms will do it. So in our example, we're going to have two carbon atoms. Well, if we put these two carbon atoms near each other, they're both strong enough to take electrons, so they do. And that's what we see right here. Carbon atom number 1 takes an electron. Carbon atom number 2 takes an electron. Once that's happened, well, guess what? They've both gained an electron. They both lost an electron. So their situation is exactly the same as it was when it started. So guess what? They do it again. And they do it again. And it resets, and they do it again, and it resets, and they do it again, and it resets, and they do it again, and it resets. This exchange of electrons, because both atoms are strong enough to take electrons, is simultaneous, because they have the same electronegativities, and continuous. It keeps going and going and going and going and going. And that has consequences. Because it is simultaneous, unlike ionic bonds, after the exchange, there's no difference in charge. They had 6 protons before, they had 6 electrons after, they gained an electron, they lost an electron, they still have 6 electrons, they're still neutral. So there's no charges in these bonds. And because it is continuous, the motion of electrons causes the electron cloud effect, and so because they continuously move between atoms, they are now creating a hybrid valence shell, a hybrid valence cloud around both of the atoms. That's what traps the two atoms together, is this cloud that surrounds both of them. And that is the nonpolar covalent bond. Nonpolar meaning no charges. So let's go to it. A nonpolar covalent bond occurs between two highly electronegative or two moderate electronegative atoms. Both atoms are strong enough to take electrons from each other. That transfer of electrons is simultaneous and continuous. Because the transfer of electrons is simultaneous, the total number of electrons in the atoms do not change, so the atoms do not gain a charge. And because the transfer of electrons is continuous, a hybrid electron cloud forms around both atoms, keeping them together, and that hybrid cloud is the nonpolar covalent bond. I hope this helps. Struggle well.